Alright, welcome back to my channel. This is video 3. So we're going to be talking about the difference between matte and shimmer. Before we get into our examples here, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of knowledge here. I'm not going to go into a deep dive with the subject itself. So if you guys want me to go either deeper with the subject, you guys just comment down below on the channel. If you guys want me to do more in-depth videos on certain brands or products, just be free to comment down below if you guys have any suggestions, ideas for the channel. If you guys just want to just give a shout out, just go to youtube.com/glitz glow gloss and let's get on with the video. So we're going to talk about the difference between matte and shimmer. So eyeshadow is one of the most popular makeup brands for adding color and dimension to the eyes. However, it can be difficult choosing between the two. It's like choosing Taylor Swift before versus Katy Perry. It's kind of like that, you know. In this article, we give you some few tips to help you make the right choice. So like I said, I'm not going to go into a deep dive with this subject. Like most content creators, they go more into depth with some of these. I'm just going to give you guys what I have right here from knowledge standpoint. Before choosing between matte or shimmer eyeshadows, it's important to understand the difference between the two. Matte eyeshadows are skewed, so it's OPAQUE. It does not contain shimmer products. So for example, this one right here, Walking on Eggshells, is 100% matte. Like I said before, it may have one shimmer right here. This is one, even though this is matte, this one has more of a shimmer finish to it. But either way, it's just 100% matte. It doesn't have no shimmer finish to it, no gloss look. It's kind of like choosing paint for your house. Do you want flat paint versus semi-gloss? I'd rather get semi-gloss. It's pretty much the same thing with eyeshadow. So we have matte versus shimmer right here, and I'm going to go into a deeper dive with the palettes right here. So matte, they do have a soft, creamy texture, like I said, for the perfect, and it's perfect for creating natural, understated looks. Like I said right here. And some matte eyeshadows can have shimmer particles in it to add dimension and shine to your eyes, and it is perfect for creating festive and vibrant looks like the ones I normally do here. So how to make makeup according to the color of your eyes, depending on your colored own and eye color. Choosing between matte or shimmer eyeshadow can also be determined on your eye color and skin tone. So listen up here, people. Yes. Take out a pencil and pen because I'm going to give you guys some tips here. You may not agree with me. If you don't agree with what I have to say, then Sarah Lee from Middle Georgia, that's you, girl. That is you. It says here, if you are fair-skinned and have blue, green, or gray eyes, matte eyeshadows may be more flattering to highlight your eyes. So if you have green, blue, or gray eyes, matte eyeshadows like this one right here is a great way to highlight your eyes. Why not our matte pink? For example, if you have darker skin or brown eyes, then you have to go with other palettes like this one right here. This one's called My Lucky Charm, and this one is definitely great for green eyes, brown eyes, and hazel eyes right here. So let's go down to more in depth. Like I said, I'm not gonna get into a deep dive with this at all. So if you guys want more of a deeper dive with this, then just comment down below. So we have different palettes here. We have Walking on Eggshells here. So this one is pretty much great for any skin tone. We have fair skin. So if you're fair skin, like the article said, you'll probably start with the first color right here. But if you're more in the medium or olive tones right here, shade tones right here, you probably use the second, third, and fourth color shade right here. If you're more on the medium side of things, if you have darker skin and brown eyes, you definitely stick with the fourth and fifth shade, but mostly the fifth shade right here. And then if you have green, brown, or olive eyes, hazel eyes, this is definitely a great palette right here as well. So and also if you have olive or medium skin like mine, this is so gorgeous against my skin, you guys. The only thing I don't like about the palette is this color right here. If it was more of a emerald green, say if it was like an emerald green or a different shade of green, then it would really make the palette stand out a little bit more. I wish this was a creamy color. Like this one right here has more of that this one's more of a fierce tone right here. This one's more of a olive skin tone. It kind of looks similar to the one right here, but it's just so different right here. So the first and second one kind of look similar to each other, but not really similar to each other. I will show you guys what these two palettes look like. So this one right here pretty much has warm and cool tones in it. So I will be getting into more depth with more. If you want to have a video, yes. So we're gonna be going into these palettes a deeper dive. So this was more of a warm palette right here, and you do have neutrals right here. So this one's pretty much similar to this one right here, but just a smaller version of this one. So you do have more of your warm tones here, and then you have more warm and cool tones in this one right here and your pops of colors. So I think next week we're gonna be going into more of that brown warm versus cool tones, and we're going to use these palettes right here for a deeper dive. So what Shimmer's pretty much has a nice glossy glow to it. It kind of has like that underglow to it. It kind of has like that nice, sun-kissed glow, where matte is just chalky. Matte is just chalky where you can't really see it on the skin. You will have to wet the brush more than once to actually get that that coherency that you really want in the quantity. I really love these palettes because they're travel size. You can throw this in your makeup bag, you can throw this in your carry-on. I love anything oversized. I love everything travel size. These are really good for traveling. I love the colors in here. Like I said, I love the palette. The palette is 10 out of 10, but what makes it an 8 out of 10 for me is this color right here. As I said, I wish it was more in a different shade of green, maybe like an emerald green or maybe like a sage green. I wish these two were more of on the greener side of things. I wish they had a solid color like this one, because these two are shimmers, and I wish they had like a solid olive green right here. I wish this one was green and a nice olive green or sage green. That could look really nice for this this palette. And I think they do have one. I think it's called jalapeno. I think it's Oh My Jalapeno, something like that. I have to look it up. So I think that's probably the elf one. That's more of the palette that's Oh My Jalapeno or something like that. So they do have one right here. Elf does have one similar to these, but there's a more vibrant and more on the warm and cool tones. And I think Wet n Wild does have something similar to that. So yeah, like I said, I'm not gonna do a deep dive into the topic itself, but you guys want me to do more in-depth videos where I touch on more of the subject at hand, just comment down below if you guys want more of a deeper intel on the product itself. So time we have here, guys. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel, and stay positive, stay productive, stay focused, dream big, reach for the stars, and see you guys in the next one. Bye.